Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Luna Classic video update, and it's 27 October today. So Thursdays normally are quite good for crypto. I don't think there's any trouble with normal, what do you call this, Thursdays. Now I'm looking at Luna Classic and this is what I did. Okay, straight off the bat, no big fancy stories. Now I know that we've been talking for a long time that the technical targets are pending down to 11,000 and something. Okay, that's still in play on a swing trade, but in the smaller time frame, this is what I actually thought. Now nobody knows if it's gonna go there. It's not guaranteed. You never know if this is your bottom or not, because there is one case. And I'm gonna be fair. You see, that's the thing with this channel, that I'm really fair with whatever's happening. Now what I want to do is actually diving into the 4-hour time frame, and let's talk about this one. Okay, so for a long time you've actually made that big huge head and shoulder right there. You made this head and shoulder. We talked about the technical targets, 22,000, that is met as well. Now you came down, and if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it's like the seal of a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame. Do you know SEAL? Okay, so seal of a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame at the moment, which might cause Luna Classic to just bottom out from here. Right now, I know I'm still quite confused if it's gonna be a bottom or not, because no one can actually tell you this. So what do you do when you feel, because this is where people mentally they get tortured by saying, hey, what if it just goes back up from here? You're gonna say, oh, I wish I told myself, yes, that's the bottom, but I didn't buy it, right? If it goes down, you're going to say, yes, I'm a genius that I actually didn't buy. Or you're going to say that, hey, I bought it and then it went down. I wish I didn't buy because I could have listened to myself. It was going to go down all the way. So people get confused. Now, this is what I did. All right. So on a trading perspective, of course, my long-term is a different topic. Long-term bags in profit. Now, let's talk about the trading part of it. Because long term you don't trade, and in the trading wise, let's say you're in a day trade or something and this and that. So what I'm looking for is on a downtrend. The reason why I'm saying the seal of a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame is because you're ending the downtrend because you're forming a left shoulder, the head here, and you're forming the right shoulder. It's just like the same way we got this head and shoulder right over there, which was a bearish pattern. Now you're finding inverse head and shoulder, which is a bullish pattern. Okay, so it goes the both way, and this probably you're gonna love it. Oh my goodness, finally Adam Coyne said something positive about it. You see, we are gonna say positive when it's positive, and we're gonna say negative when it's negative. Okay, so here we go, inverse head and shoulders, and I'm just gonna take in the images right there, and you can see that this is how it just looks like in a line, in a very simple representation form. So if I do go on and turn on the lines right there, you pretty much have some everything like that. So left shoulder, pretty much the head here, and the right shoulder, right? So bullish pattern, but we still haven't broken out of it. But I still went on and bought it. And the reason why I want you to learn this from me, the reason why I did this is because, all right, you do have the neckline here. Listen to this very carefully. You're about to break the neckline. So it's a good idea to break the neckline, come back for the retest and go higher. But I just went on and buy it because for the first time in a while, I'm on confirmation bias, because this is the simple reason. If I dive into the 15 minutes time frame, this is how you play with the time frames, okay? You do have rejection a couple of times. You have rejection there, one here. You try to break out there, try to break up here. But I think it's not confirmed, but I think now you're going to break out. So I took the line and I draw the line. So from there to there, I just went on and draw that support level. And I've put my stop loss near down here at 24262. Okay, so this is where my stop loss is. I think if you're going to come down to this line right there, then you're going to lose the trend line and start to go down a little bit lower, and you're not going to break it to the upside, because the way you're climbing right now, it's like you're making an ascending triangle. So come down, go up, come down, break out of it, and then start to move higher, go to 25,000, 26,000, and then potentially go to 28,000, which is going to be a 14% trade. So for me, if you look at it that way, this is where I've actually bought it, by the way. And if you look at the stop loss, I'm risking 1.42%. I'm okay with that, okay? Considering that long-term bags are in profit, let's say I take down 1.2%. Okay, fine. It's okay. I get it. It's just like losing $5-6 if you're investing $500. Not a very big much of a deal for me. Personally, I don't know what it is for you. Now, from here, I'm expecting, finger crossed, that it just keeps on continuing with the momentum that is shifting right now and actually goes on to break it out. Now, let's say the worst that is going to happen, my stop loss is going to be taken away and it's going to go back up again. I might try to place one last trade when it comes down for the retest after taking the stop loss, but I don't see that, because for me this is a very, very big, huge, really, really huge level. You can see that this is the lowest part of the right shoulder where the stop loss is being placed right now. Better stop loss is down at 246, but I just placed it right over there, okay, because that's where the right shoulder is really, really being detected at the moment. So you do have the time, considering that the right shoulder is building up at the moment. So what I did is, until 28th of October, which is tomorrow, you're going to have a decision. So probably by today, just go a little bit, pop out, come down for the retest, and then go up. Now, when you do, pop out of here and come for the retest, this is what I'm going to do next, okay? So let's go back to the 15 minutes time frame or the 5 minutes time frame. Yep, 15 minutes time frame. Considering that this is where I entered, 256 something, okay, 24634, then it's a better idea for me to, bring my stop a little bit higher to 2443, somewhere here, okay, somewhere here after it breaks up here, okay? And from there, even if you do lose something from there to there, now I've minimized my risks down to 0.7%, and I don't mind losing 0.7%. That's the lowest you can get. Now let's say, okay, I'm telling you the future scenario of how I'm going to trade this one. So TA is like that, and when I tell people go step by step, this is what I mean. This is the step by step scenario, okay? Now let's say you take the top to the bottom right there. The technical target is going to take you all the way. If you do break out and make successful retest, you're looking for that 27502, okay, which is going to be nearly up here to 10% or 11%. Now let's talk about when you go there. Now, for some people, could you say that this is where you're going to stop and then go down to that technical target? You never know. So what you do in this case is probably close 50% of your trade. You just want to close 50%, and you might want to bring your stop losses all the way up to maybe 26672 or maybe 25 something. If you lose this one down here, from the first 50% that you close, you get some profits, and when it goes down, you are still going to be in some sort of a profit. But the thing is that if you leave 50%, you never know that was your potential bottom, and then from here, at least you have 50% for the long term, right? Or if it doesn't play out for the long term and comes down, you are still in profit nonetheless. So this to me is something that I've actually told you that is so secret, people don't tell you, and that's something that we do. And if you want to join the signals, by the way, there's only 3 more days left, and I've taken this trade in the signals. I've actually given them the call today, so let's see. Wish us luck. If it's just gonna be a loss, not much of a big of a deal. We have some profits before from some trades as well. So if you want to join it, do let me know. The link is in the description of the video, on joining Discord as well. And if you want to learn how to trade, I always recommend you to take this course. And if you love what you just learned over here, there's a lot to learn right over there as well. Just message me up on Twitter. Come up to Twitter, get a discount, and this is going to be my handle. I'm just going to show you the profile that I have right now. So this is what I have. Never ever go, this is the proper username, so do not use any other username, because some people can be scammers as well. And message me there, you can get a discount when you pay with cryptocurrency. And that's pretty much it for this update. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I am going to see you before I even close this one and saying my closing phrase. I think it's really, really clear that if you don't want to come below 22,104, you don't want to come down to this level, actually 22,300. It's very clear that if you come down and lose this lowest part of it, that's it. That's where you actually start to drop. And if you do come down and lose 17,000, and that's where you're really, really opening up the biggest doors to go even down. Right now, still a lot of suspense, because again, I missed the weekly. I forgot about the weekly. The only support you have on the weekly right now is the following. So that's going to be the 10 EMA is what you have. So you can see that the last time you bounced off the 10, you made a huge green candle. Right now you can bounce off the 10, make a big green candle, but still to continue higher, you really need to go back up to 33,000. I don't think you're going to continue higher from here, but I told you the scenario. If you go up, you never know, right? You never know if that's your bottom. So if it goes up, you have 50% to move higher. If it goes down, you already close 50% in profits. Pretty much simple. And that's pretty much it for this update on Luna Classic. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.